Another day, more disc orders to fulfill. Thankfully, that means the shop is doing good. But today I'm in early, I'm trying to get everything to the courier before we open, packing everything as fast as possible, shipping everything as fast as possible, so that I can get to continuing the build out of the store. Plus like 300 discs I need to receive, plus like all of the customers who are coming in to pick up. Yeah, let's get to it. Alright, time to bring everything from the back non-daylight window storage room to the office to pack it all. The only problem with the window to the exterior on a day like today is it is hot. I can feel the heat radiating off of that window, so let's get these things done as fast as possible. Oh man, it's crazy just how much the cost of shipping has gone up in the last 2 months or so. This one is literally going all the way to Australia. They paid almost as much to ship the disc as the cost of the disc itself. These condors are so big that they don't fit in normal disc packaging, and I've kind of had to get creative. Watching through this video has made me realize just how bad my posture is at that packing table, so I guess let's add another couple $100 to the business expenses and buy a new table. Don't forget to hydrate. All right, hats off. That means it's time to get serious. Let's organize this a little bit more. You might wonder what I'm doing right now. Well, some of these wire racks came a little bit bent or twisted, so I'm just testing to see which ones are the best ones because the other ones are going to go back. I haven't put discs on there yet because I'm not really sure how I'm going to lay this out. I think I was going to put special edition on the wall, and then I'll have in the center here some of these shelves, maybe with the latest releases. One of these extra desks is probably going to go into that office, and I'm not really sure what I'll do with this side over here, but it would be nice to kind of, square it off a little bit to make a kind of like a little hallway here, block that extra office, the back, and some of this stuff up here from being visible. While I think about what's going to go there, it's time to do some product photos. Yay! All of these boxes are discs that need to be photographed and cataloged and individually entered into the website. Genuinely though, doing the pre-sort does save so much time because I can just blast through the photos real quick. It's another day and it's time for more projects. Well, it's actually halfway through the day and there's just been a ton of people in the shop already, which is incredible despite the fact that it is still kind of looking like a flea market. Anyways, let's get some discs onto that shelf, wall, rack, I forgot what the word is. I'm running into an issue that's making this process really slow. A lot of the older stock doesn't have price tags. They've just been sitting in the back, waiting on the site for someone to buy them. Well, now they're going to be in the store. Hopefully someone will see them and they'll sell because they're beautiful discs and they deserve to be thrown. They just got buried on the online shop. I think this looks pretty good. Just ignore that down there. Don't look at that. You can kind of look through. They're sorted by mold. And there is so many bouquets. I have 24 bouquets, which is 2 of these shelves. Look, if I do a selfie here, you can't even tell that those other shelves are not fully stocked yet. It almost looks like a real disc store now. Sometimes I just need a day off of driving, so I'll ride my bike to work. It's about 20 kilometers, roughly 45 minutes of riding, but I have the e-bike, so if I really want to go quick, I can turn the pedal assist way up. I've been trying to remember to film all of this because I know it's interesting for you guys to see me struggle, but the reality is that I just need to get things done. This is my business. If I don't get things done, I don't sell product, and if I don't sell product, I don't eat. All right, time to set up a couple of these and see how they look over here. Apparently these things are pretty easy to set up, so this should be pretty straightforward. That looks pretty easy. It's nice that they come with leveling screw feet too. I don't know if you can see, one of these is just a little bit bent. I don't think that's intentional. Put screws in, right? That's more interesting. Step 3 is long screws and rods. Maybe I should have unpacked everything. Each rod is individually sheathed in plastic. That's so much plastic. It's so much plastic. Well, I have made a grievous mistake. I thought these main body screws would go on the inside where they're less visible, but no, they go on the outside. Oh no. Okay, power tool time, I guess. The socket set that came with my drill didn't have Allen keys, but I think I might have hacked something up here. One down, 4 more to go. The fact that we had to do this one twice, that didn't help a lot. And we are going to hide the evidence. This is our little secret. Don't tip, please don't tip. Let's get the others built, see how far out this way they stick, and then we'll decide if we're going to shove it into a corner or put an extra slat wall panel in. Let's go. 2 out of 5. All right, last couple screws. Look, I know that using a drill on ready-pack furniture is kind of bad vibes, but hear me out. That would have taken probably twice as long with a regular, just doing it by hand. Anyways, let's shuffle things around a bit and see how it all looks. I think I'll put up one more set of slat walls there, and then have the shelving like this, and block the view of these doors. Well, it's a little less than ideal, and I think people are going to understand that things are a little bit cramped, just given how small my space is. But it is starting to come along. I just, I've got to figure out if I am going to build that next shelf to kind of block off this corner, that corner there. So I think I probably will do that tonight, and then that will be it for the day. You also might have noticed that this looks a little bit like a prison with bars. Well, I have a solution, or at least the concept of a solution. I have had these curtains in my house for years and never used them. So I was thinking about hanging them from the drop ceiling tiles. For now, we're just gonna hang them off the back of the disc stations and maybe use a bag or something to hold them in place. Well, it looks a little better, but I thought this was supposed to be a privacy curtain. You can see me through it, and that's not good. Organization is for tomorrow me, but I'm going to move all of the discs off of this table and onto the shelves because that's gonna look a little nicer. Now for the part that nobody likes to show, but is absolutely necessary. The cleanup. Look at all this plastic. This is like a medium-sized human worth of plastic. Ignore the stain. The rest of the store is looking pretty nice so far. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. All right, another day, another task of setting up the disc golf shop. I feel like my goal each day is to organize one of those shelves. Right now, the MVP shelf is already organized. And then also do one other sort of decorative task in here. I wanted to put my display case out in the middle and have starter packs and have some bags on top, but yeah, the Facebook Marketplace $50 or less category is kind of coming back to bite me. This thing is in pretty awful shape. The furniture touch-up markers are in the drawer here. First task is just to wipe it off a little bit. It's covered in dust from having been in this shop. Why don't you just flip it over? Surely the other side is nicer. And yeah, it is a little bit nicer, but one of these shelves is broken. So it'll really only go one way up. I genuinely don't know how it got this bad. All I've ever been using it for is displaying products, and not even products that people frequently pick up. Like, I'm the only one who picks up and puts stuff down on it. Fun fact, I learned how to do this when I worked in a retail furniture store. Even brand new furniture would come in with dents, dings, and scuffs, and they wanted to make it look nice for the customer, so they'd just take a Sharpie to it and do exactly what I'm doing right now. And yeah, check it out. From a distance, you'd barely be able to tell, as long as you're not looking at it from an angle where the light reflects differently off of the wood than it does off of the Sharpie. Alright, push this thing into place. And yeah, let's start loading it up with stuff. That looks way better. From this angle, you could truly believe that we're in a disc golf shop. But I do have to do something about the offices, which are just full of nonsense. I'm also really not sure about this guy. As I said earlier in the video, it's a little bit wobbly, and even with this amount of product on it. Well, I've got a million non-renovation related things to do before the day is up, so I'm gonna get to those, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow for another update.